When last we left off on this rollicking adventure, I was talking about Twitter's rage, and how I think it's the funniest thing in the world, because like it certainly can be annoying, but I think it's also hysterical because either nothing will happen as a result, or the only thing that happens is Twitter people don't have to look at the thing that they're mad at. But it doesn't go away. It doesn't stop being. They just don't have to look at it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So, nothing was accomplished. Except fits were thrown. That's it.
This is why I don't spend a lot of time on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like, the memes are funny.
Yeah.
But I don't even check anymore. Like, you'll tell me if something's funny. And if I see text that's too long, I'm like, bye!
I always read them. Oh, here's another cutscene, by the way. Can you put down the timestamp for,
Oh, yes. Dinosaur King.
Oh, we're gonna do it again?
Oh, no, what are we doing?
I don't know. Like, Dinosaur King's intro isn't 5 minutes long, so we're gonna have to figure out what to do with that first one. But,
You gotta put more dinosaur shit on there, dude.
okay, I'll just put, like, stock footage of a dinosaur.
Can you put BBC's Walking with Dinosaurs?
BBC's Walking with Dinosaurs? What is that?
You'll see.
Okay, I guess I'll see when I put it up.
I used to watch the shit out of that.
That sounds awesome.
It was pretty cool.
Hold on. Is this cutscene broken?
Ein alter Schwur fesselt mich an eine
Oh, it's playing all of the languages at once!
That's awesome!
It's playing all the dubs!
That's fucking evil, I like it. That's terrifying.
Oh my god, that's freaking amazing!
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh man, that's amazing. I'm skipping it.
It's so funny to me that, like, they... Look at that fucking... He's like, yeah, I fucking hate this bitch!
Yeah, he's dead.
They create... like, all games are made on PCs, right?
Yeah.
They didn't optimize it for that.
Yeah, that's well, because they didn't want to have to freaking test. When you test the game on PC, you have to test it with certain graphics cards. You have to test it with certain processors. You have to test it like against a lot of different shit. So testing a game for PC is a freaking pain in the ass.
That's why it comes out like 6 months after the fact, if it comes out.
Well,
usually.
That's
now.
Because like testing for a console is way easier than testing for a PC because it's just like, does it work on the console? Okay.
Yeah.
Because you don't really, like, people don't modify their consoles.
Did you know that the PS5 Pro is going to have liquid cooling? Why the fuck are they making PS5 Pros when they couldn't even keep the like a rubber man. When they couldn't even keep the fucking original one in check. In stock. Money. Also, I was disoriented that you were on the ground.
Yeah. Well, you didn't get to see what happened, but we walked into a village. Well, the first thing that happens in this game is that Talset falls out of a portal in the sky.
Oh, I was like, he falls out of a village. Okay.
He's being attacked by Captain Bruckner.
Who the fuck is Captain Bruckner? Is that like Clayton from Tarzan?
It's more like whatever the governor villain from Pocahontas is.
Okay.
Well, technically it's General Custer, but you get me.
Ah!
Yeah. So he's fighting to protect his people. Bruckner's there, alone with one revolver, killing all the native people. I don't remember if there were like other dudes. I just remember Bruckner was there with one revolver, and he was putting in work.
6 shots.
More than enough to kill any native people. Ocelot, what's your deal, bro? Anyway, so Bruckner. Talset cuts his arm off with his club, and right before he's about to kill him, the Elder Greybear, or something like that, he puts his hand on a stone, which opens a portal, which throws Talset and Captain Bruckner into the Lost Lands. This is a prequel. Don't think I mentioned that.
This is a prequel to the great movie we watched?
No, this is a prequel to the first N64 game.
Oh.
Which, you didn't need to do that, boys.
Where it all started.
Oh, no, it's not.
Well, I mean, it works because it's inferior to the N64 one. It's intentional. Is that a giant fucking snake head?
No, it's a Jade Dragon for some reason.
The Lost Lands just have a little bit of everything.
They do, and it's actually really cool, which is why I'd absolutely love a modern take on them.
That's not a dragon, that's a
Lost
monkey.
Lands. Whatever, it doesn't look like a monkey. Oh, here's the pistol. So
I want one of those like we make things from fantasy. I want them to do this. Yeah.
So sick. The animation of switching between the pistol and the sniper is really cool.
Yeah.
But in this PC port, the sniper is broken. So what you see here, that's not what he's aiming at. Watch. Let me just. Excuse me. Let me just.
What? How are you supposed to hit him?
That's where I was aiming.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, whoops! I thought I hit him in the head. Yeah. So you just don't use it. There's also a gun you get later in the game called the Fléché gun. Its freaking projectiles are just slightly off the crosshair.
Oh my god.
And it's only so slight.
Look at them fucking
does.
dancing. They're like, oh yes, kill them, kill them.
Yes, we want to drink their blood, Mr. Turok. That's what they're actually saying, but the subtitles are telling us what they mean.
The murder dance.
I didn't mean to kill that antelope, but he got in the way.
Man. I'll get over it.
Oh, did you see that?
Oh no!
You see that cool set piece?
No, I just saw this fucking dinosaur fall over.
Oops. So he swung his
hitbox
tail.
is huge.
Yeah. he swung his tail and he killed those two slag and then freaking died from a grenade. Also, this was back in the day when grenade... Oh, that guy was wounded so he was limping. That's another cool thing. He's running. Did he run into his own grenade? Yep.
Awesome.
This was during an era when grenades were not on hotkeys. So you have to switch to them.
Oh, Jesus
However,
Christ.
This turns into a prox mine.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
I like these dual weapons.
Oh yeah, every weapon in this game has a dual function.
Ah.
So sick. Except for the bow.
Well, you have the other bow.
You have the tech bow, so there's no reason for the main bow. Why did they... Alright, whatever. This game is supposed to be so much more. Right.
I like bows in games. They feel good.
Usually, yeah, they're really overpowered in games for some reason. I guess because you have to... Ordinarily, like, a gun will be like a hit scan. But, like, a bow will be a projectile.
Bows are awesome.
Bows are cool. Bows are really neat for, like, training yourself to be a... Oh, yeah, he's completely pacified. He's just running away.
This is crochet lady I follow. I think she's, like, an Asian chick, but she lives in Mexico. So she deals with a lot of bullshit. But, she trains with her bow all the time. And I'm like, your fucking wrists must be like... like, you're just... She must have these fucking... rebar arms.
Rebar arms. That's actually really cool. I thought of like a cool like scrap robot with rebar for forearms.
Mm-hmm. Like, I remember when I was first crocheting, my wrists were so fucking tired. And now I can go for a good while. I just have to remember to take breaks, because, you know, I'm carpal tunnel.
I remember my sister got really mad at me one time. I asked her what carpal tunnel was, and she's like, it's what you're gonna get if you keep playing those damn games. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay. Fuck you too.
I still don't know what carpal tunnel is, but I guess I'm gonna get it.
It's like your shit's overworked.
Hey, man. My shit can't get overworked, know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Did I get 15 bullets from that pickup? That's bullshit.
You're like, I used 20. I think I have it in my left from having to grate cheese and shit.
Oh, yeah. That job really freaking cost you everything.
Dude, it fucked up my whole left side. Like,
your left knee, your left shoulder, your left wrist.
Yeah. You remember my knee.
I remember your knee. Has it been giving you any trouble? Hey, how about a more fun discussion?
Oh. Sorry, we're old.
Okay, so as for like the story of what's happening, so after Bruckner and Talset were thrown into the
Tall knot. I was trying to. Anyway, go on.
Tall knot.
Yeah.
Oh, were you making a freaking knot pun?
Yeah.
So anyway, after Bruckner and Talset were thrown into the portal, Talset is dropped like down a bunch of like, he falls through a bunch of leaves on like some tall trees, and he gets picked up in a village, and the people are like, "Fricking save him, Tarkeen!" And Tarkeen's this gray man with sharp teeth. He's basically like a wise man kind of guy.
Or the shaman dude.
Yeah, he's like a shaman.
Okay.
Why did he throw a grenade at his friends and then run away?
He went over there to die with him. You left me to die.
No, wait, I'm sorry. So Tarkeen resurrects him because he's got his own goals. He needs somebody to take up the mantle of Turok,
the warrior,
the son of stone.
Yeah.
That they might defend the barrier between
the worlds,
the Lost Lands, and the world we know. Thus freeing Tarkeen from his curse.
What's his curse?
I have no clue. That's all the information you get.
Wasn't it that he was Turok?
No.
Now you're Turok.
He's just a gray man.
Okay.
I don't know what Tarkeen's curse is. I just know he's cursed.
It's that he's gray.
Ah!
Did you throw that?
Yeah, I ran out of bullets, so I have to use my other weapons. And the best thing you can do is use up these frickin' grenades so they don't just sit there taking up your... Like, look at this shit. This is not a good weapon.
I've never seen a grenade take so long.
Okay.
Like, to kill?
No. Okay.
Weak-ass bitch grenades. What?
He really doesn't like the grenades.
I'm sorry. They're not weak-ass bitch grenades. They're, like, mid, okay?
People are on another thing about Twitter is people are like, oh, mid does not mean bad. It's like, yeah, it does.
Yes, it does.
5 out of 10 is the worst thing you could be.
Because I don't remember it. I don't remember a piece of shit.
Or it was a freaking slog. Like, this game is bad, but it's...
It's like a nice 2.
It's a nice...
2 or 3.
I would give it a 3. And most of that comes from it not being complete.
But it's memorable.
But it's certainly a memorable game. There's a lot of cool stuff in this game that I remember.
There's so many Marvel things that I like have left my mind because they're all 5s.
Oops, Siege has disappeared.
Never mind.
Okay. Oh yes, thank you. Cool. Right. So, we went. I keep freaking getting sidetracked. So I need that medicine. So we went to after that flying level, we went back to Tarkeen. And he was like, "Oh, by the way, if you don't take up the mantle of Turok, I'm gonna stay cursed." And Talset's like, "No, I'm not doing it." And then he's like, "Okay, well, a bunch of Slag just attacked the village." And Talset's like, "Are you shitting me?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah, you better go do something about that." So that's what we're doing right now. We're getting behind enemy lines to deal with them and save as many people in the village as we can.
I like that he's like unconcerned. He's just like, you piece of shit. All right. Also, this guy.
Yeah, this is the only time you're ever gonna fight a T-Rex.
Aw, I like the big funny chicken.
It's actually really cool that that was like a boss fight they put in the game. It's really neat.
So he's big, right?
Yep.
That fucking long neck is fucking huge.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the ability to defend himself that a Tyrannoman does.
I like Tyrannoman.
Yeah.
I like that they are just chickens.
I remember when I first heard that it was on a PBS Go thing. It was like the closest living relative to the Tyrannosaurus Rex is the chicken, and I was freaking furious.
I told you in my book, there's like it's a fantasy world.
This is a unique animation for this guy. He just chokes instead.
Cool. It's a fantasy world, so there's like fantasy creatures, but they know what chickens are. But they don't know what other kind of birds are because everything's sort of weird and insects. So there's somebody with a macaw, and they're like, "Why do you have a pet chicken? Why does the chicken look like that?
Why is that chicken so pretty?"
It's like such a colorful chicken with a really wicked beak. I'm like, that's a macaw.
I think it's really funny that in all of fantasy, if you need to have a fantasy world, they're still gonna have chickens.
Yeah.
There's gonna be dinosaurs. And that's your fantasy world.
Some kind of dog.
Maybe, yeah, there's dogs, chickens...
Horses.
horses and dinosaurs are unchanged. There's some kind of like Freudian kind of like logic to be explored there.
Well, they need to eat. God damn it.
Yeah, but why chickens? Like in Star Wars, they eat like frickin' porgs, don't they?
They should. Fuck those things.
I freaking hate porgs.
I remember that was for the second movie, wasn't it?
I don't remember. I think it was like a prequel thing.
No, porgs were. I mean, not the second. The second of the third trilogy.
Oh, the sequel trilogy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember they were in the preview, and I was like, fuck it, don't want it. Nope, I'm out.
It's such a like it's like Trolls, the Troll dolls, where it's like, oh yeah, things with big eyes are cute, right?
Minions. Fucking
Kids and boomers really like Minions though.
I don't know children that actually like Minions.
There's that video of that kid.
I don't know. I've only ever met old people that fucking love Minions.
And really love Minions. What are other Minions like creatures? Is the Rabbids?
The Rabbids, fucking Porgs.
Porgs.
Man, you know what they're trying to bank on, cause like it'll be like a month or two before a movie comes out, and you go to Walmart and there's a bunch of stupid shit, like stupid fucking merch. Like they're still trying to sell Lightyear shit at Walmart on clearance.
Are they trying to sell that freaking stupid cat?
No, the cat's the only thing that sold. Nobody gave a fuck about Buzz or his friend or
the gay couple that was censored out of every version of the movie.
What?
You don't remember?
It wasn't censored.
Yeah, it was like censored out of like the Argentinian.
Across the internationally they didn't even do nothing.
They kissed each other. They had like
once.
A legit ass kiss.
Like once.
Yeah, that's something. I think it's so freaking creepy that people are like, oh my god, the gay couple kissed. It's like, are you really okay with being a freaking spectacle like this? It's like, that's not representation.
It would have been revolutionary if Buzz turned out to be big and gay.
Well, here's the thing about that always gets my freaking goat, is it's always just like, gay representation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, yeah. But why is this what you're aiming for? It's like that, unless a character stops and looks at the screen and says, by the way, I'm gay, it doesn't affect anything.
Hey!
Like, if there's like a legitimate, like, really touching love scene and it's like between like two dudes, that's different. That's not that freaking fake ass shit.
Yeah, American Gods was good at that for all of its
flaws. That was a really good example. Hannibal, Brian Fuller. Brian Fuller is good at that.
Yeah.
Is he gay?
Yeah, he's gay as hell.
Okay, well, I guess that's how he knows how to do it.
He fucking loves it.
He loves dudes.
Yeah, maybe don't fucking climb up there. It wasn't even his idea to make Alana a lesbian. It was the actresses.
Okay.
They were like, hey, we have good chemistry, can we just have the characters, like, be involved? And he was like, okay.
I was like, I was gonna say, did she just, like, be like, this lady's really pretty, can I kiss her in the script?
They had a really cool sex scene.
Oh.
Like,
oh my.
Like it was kaleidoscope. Yeek! Oh.
Yup.
Yeek. It was kaleidoscopic.
Huh?
They filmed it like
okay.
It had a kaleidoscope effect. I don't know.
Okay. You said kaleidoscopic, and I was like,
it was sexy, but it didn't feel like sexual. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Fuck.
I don't know.
That was weird.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't. That's what I'm talking about. Where it's like it. Unless the character looks at the screen and says, I'm gay, the best thing you can do is have a legitimately touching romance scene.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, that's what gay representation could be. It's like, it's not, this character's gay and kisses a man during this scene. It's, these characters are gay and I like them.
Mm-hmm.
It's so freaking weird and creepy when it's just like, oh, look, it's one of me.
Well, I remember,
Shit.
Oh my god.
Those guys aren't in the PS2 version, so when I encountered them, they scared the shit out of me.
What was it? Oh, that show, The 100.
Oh,
I was
God.
like, what's it about? And all I was told was, it's got gays in it. And I was like, well, alright.
Shit.
It's like, oh, it's a Channel 5 drama. Okay.
Yeah.
I can sit it out.
It's literally nothing. Got it.
Speaking of nothing, That episode was funky.
Was it? I thought it was fun.
No? Okay.
Didn't even know it was over.